but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Can he score? There it is!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Liverpool scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Played into the middle. That's gone a long way up and away. Oh, looking at that, the defence was beaten. Mbappe, he's left his man. Trout corner, can he finish? Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Liverpool grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mbappe. Back into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. Liverpool get it back again. Throw it. Leandro Bacuna. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Gomez has come steaming up from the back for this. Going through, striding forward, facing goal. Played back in, and he's there to cut it out. Gets good distance on it. It's broken loose. Hits one. They are rampant. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. An act of charity gratefully received. Liverpool take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. And the weighted pass. Could be thinking about, can he put it away? It's in! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Liverpool are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, no question now. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage, but looks set to continue.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Liverpool utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. So we're already into the second period. Oxlade-Chamberlain, and it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. It's out for a goal kick. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Van Dijk goes looking, all the way back, and they start again. There's the through ball, shot at goal! In it goes! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Liverpool tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Well positioned to make that interception. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's got away and the finish! And in it goes! And still they continue with the onslaught.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Reading can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Good challenge, stood up well against his man. Oh, good interception. Keeper goes long. Marcelo.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Going through. Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
4 in the game. He is the man. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
But Budvarsson. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And now the breakaway. He's got through. Mbappe, just the goalkeeper to beat. Has a hit. He scores! And again, they pile on the misery.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
4 in the game. He is the man. Well, here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
So that's it. It is all over. Liverpool are through. They have the look of a team that fancies going all the way this time. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, it was fairly emphatic. To move on to the next round with as big a winning margin, I think can only benefit their campaign. A springboard win and a very buoyant outlook.